Okay, I just need to remind myself not to catastrophize. All the Centrelink stuff, if that goes badly and my mental health is really going south, I can just quit. I'm living at home with my parents. I'll be okay in terms of physical survival. It will make it hard to pay for, psychology, especially with what the government's doing next year, but I don't have to worry about that stuff. Why do I get so bogged down in that stuff? I think it's just because that obsessive part of my brain, if I'm involved in something, I just automatically try to do things properly and can get obsessive regardless of whether or not it's valuable to me. Even with my girl band, I got really bogged into trying to make that as good as it could be, even though it wasn't the music that I set out to make. And yeah, it's just a thing that I automatically do, and I don't seem to have good control over it. So when my brain's going on that sort of depression spiral, you can't. It's really hard to control your thoughts with depression and the feelings with depression. And why does that image look so strange? Oh, sorry, I'm just getting distracted. Um, yeah, no, I've just. I mean, I think some of the biological aspects of depression are still an issue for me, and, that sets off the thoughts and stuff, and then it feeds itself. And it's really hard for me to pull back and just be like, it's fine, calm down. Yeah, so I'm just trying to remind myself to stop catastrophizing. Things will be fine enough, like I wasn't on Centrelink for so long, I cannot be on Centrelink later. Also, like, if I had to, I'm sure I could pick up an extra shift, just not at Bonsai. It would have to be something else. I'm sure there's some way if I really had to pick up extra work. Why is it so hard for me to do that? I don't understand what went wrong, because I used to be able to work more, and yeah, I don't know, like maybe I'm playing down some of the problems, but that's just something to think about. Is if I have to do it, maybe I'm sure I can figure something out. Um, yeah. So we don't need to go on this depression spiral. Um, Not really. Like, yeah, like it's just I've gotten bogged down into particular issues that aren't really issues. Like they are, but they aren't. I don't know. I'm getting confused with my own logic and some of the thoughts. But yeah, no, like I'm living with my parents, and if I really get stuck, I can fall back on family. I'm lucky in that sense. Not so lucky with, the rest of my life, but at least on that thing, so the things will be okay. I had been sort of going on a little bit of a spiral of thinking like maybe I just won't make any YouTube updates until like I've gone through whatever, but like why stop making the videos? What's that gonna change? Am I talking to myself on camera? Oh my god, the roller coaster that my brain has been in the last couple days. Because I've been watching Dexter, and first 3 episodes of season 7, I think that really sent me in a spin, but I don't really want to talk about it outside of Patreon. Yeah, things got a bit much last night, and ended up staying up past 3 a.m. Anyway, so I don't want to go through all that again, and uh, um, yeah, no, I just wanted to remind myself to try not to catastrophize. It's basic CBT stuff. Um, yeah, the situation's shit, but you know, we'll figure that out when we get there. Um, and the easiest solution is to just quit Centrelink if it gets that bad. And yeah, some things will be hard, but everything's in motion to, leave the studio, so that's one less expense. I do have savings I can fall back on for a while, and I've also got family, and we'll figure things out when we get there. So just like chill out. We'll figure it out. Like, you know, right now, what can we do? Nothing. There's a lot of things that have to happen. Time has to pass. So let's just get there first. See what's going on. See what it's really like. Yes, I know that Centrelink makes it hard not to catastrophize because they are so horrible and incompetent. But, you know, like, yeah, I know the whole give them a chance, like, how many chances are we going to give them? But, you know, we'll just see what the situation's like, get through to January, see what happens, and if shit just really goes to shit, we just quit. Again, done it before, can do it again. Okay, that's all I needed to really say, mainly to myself. It's going on YouTube because otherwise, I don't know, like, if I make the title of this video something about trying to stop catastrophizing, it's sort of like a message to myself, and then I'll see it when I check YouTube, and hopefully that'll remind me, because I was sort of going in another spiral. Oh my god, the spiral I was in yesterday. It's kind of lucky that, you know, I had been watching Dexter, and things happened to pull me out of that, at least for a while, until I snapped out of it, but, no. Where was I going? Oh my god, I'm getting distracted by that. No, I was starting to spiral again, and I'm just like, hang on a minute, what's the point? What's the point of spiraling? Try not to catastrophize. Yeah, it sucks waiting for time to pass, because there's a whole bunch of things that we're waiting to happen. But yeah, it's like, you know, we'll deal with it when the time comes. Okay. Now, did I have anything in particular to say to YouTube, or am I just talking to myself? I don't know, just... the only thing that's really bothering me with YouTube is people who still come around trying to tell me what schizoid's like and their experiences, and I actually don't care about your experiences. If I did, I would search for your videos. You're the one searching for my videos. I'm not actually interested in you. And yeah, a lot of them still think that they can tell me how to fix my life or whatever, as if they know anything about what I'm actually going through. Having the same disorder doesn't really mean that you know the quirks of my situation, especially as someone who is a little bit atypical, if that makes sense. And I'm sort of getting disconnected from my own speech again. That's happening a lot lately. Yeah, okay, cool. You have schizoid and you're a little bit obsessed with it. I'm not. And if that's your little obsession and interest, like, you can be in denial about having some kind of, I don't know, I just, there's a lot that I want to say, and I've held it back. I'm trying to be good. I don't know why I'm trying to be good. I'm just going to get into a whole other circle if I do that in this video, though, so I won't. I mainly wanted to tell myself to try not to catastrophize, and also, so that we don't have to edit this video, ta-da! I figured that out. I haven't got it set up on my phone yet, but we have it here. So, as long as I remember to do it on the OBS, then we don't have to edit this stuff, and I just don't need the little end card thing. Okay, cool. That's my talking to myself for tonight. I really need to get to bed. I'm so tired. And even before staying up till 3 a.m. yesterday, like yesterday during the day, I was needing naps. I think because I got up, oh shit, because that's how I woke up too. And I woke up too early, and I thought, I just was running on that energy, and I thought I could keep going, and then I crashed. Because I am not a morning person, and it caught up with me. And then again later in the day, and wow, the past few days have been a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna go before I record things that will require me to edit this video, because there's some things I'm not ready to put on YouTube yet, so good night.